Oh, here's the start of the second stage of the walk I did on the Saturday of King's birthday 2023. So left the anti-aircraft emplacements and I went down the Crater Rim track to Evans Pass. From there I took the Captain Thomas track down to Sumner. So I got to there, but the old track used to go around sort of like through here somewhere and came out down here, but it's all been closed off now because of the risk of rockfall and that after the earthquake. So yeah, and it's especially on the township end, it's all fenced off and got big shipping containers and that along this area. So I'll go back to so ended up with the new section of the track, which will take down here to into Sumner. Oh well, we'll carry on with the rest of the video for you now. So had my lunch and left the anti-aircraft emplacements and sort of heading down to Evans Pass now. Between here and the emplacements around to my friends that are going in the opposite direction of me. So yeah, had a bit of catch up with them and they're on their way and I'm heading to Evans Pass and hopefully the ice cream truck's there. So, let's run a wee bit maybe. Actually, don't know if you can see here, oh there's a hawk and I saw it in there, there was a magpie chasing it. Yeah, the magpie's not happy at all. Oh, it's a real dog fight that, but yeah, some other birds come in. You probably couldn't see any of this on the camera, it's too far away, but a wee bit closer. Remember one time I was up back in Mesopotamia, can't think of the name of the hut at the moment, but there was a couple of seagulls flying through and there's a falcon, must have had a nest that flew, the seagulls flew past and the falcon went up and started chasing these seagulls that were sort of being quite aggressive to the seagulls, and the seagulls sort of headed off. One of the seagulls actually spotted me and it must have thought, well, trying to show that it's still had a bit of fight in it or whatever, decided to dive bomb me. So came in, and I just wish I had my camera at the time because it was flying straight at me, and just, you know, when it's just a few metres away I'd wave my hands in the air and that would make it swerve away. Yeah, it was a bit of fun. Eventually the seagull gave up and flew off into the clouds over the mountains and gave me the story to tell. So going down a piece of the Creative Rim track to Evans Pass, and from Evans Pass we're going to go down the Captain Thomas track into Sumner. So who was Captain Thomas? Well, Captain Thomas was employed by the Canterbury Association in 1848 as a surveyor. He had to sort of work out where to place towns for the new settlement of Canterbury, and also make preparations so the barracks and things for people to stay in when they arrived, when the first settlers arrived in Littleton, as well as roads and that to get over to Christchurch and so on. So anyway, things sort of progressed a bit too slowly for some people once people sort of weren't too happy with it when the first 4 ships arrived in 1850, and this led to disagreements between Captain Thomas and John Godley, John Godley, he was the leader of the Canterbury settlement. So eventually Godley gave Thomas a boat in January 1851. So after that happened, Captain Thomas left Canterbury and went to Wellington, and then the next year he returned to England, and after that it's not really much known about him. So leaving Evans Pass now and going through a little patch of bush called Rapinuri bush, which will bring me onto Captain Thomas track. Yeah, there's the start of Captain Thomas track. A little bit of bush at the start, and then in the open most of the way down from inlet. now it's reopened. But there's a shared track that it used to be well used by the mountain bikers, so now it's reopened. I presume they still are. So, I think I may have said in the last video how sort of a bit gnarly in places this track used to be, and it still is. So I don't know what I presume it's sort of rockfall that they were clearing up is why it was closed, but the track itself doesn't seem to have changed much since the last time I was up here.